Today, I'm going to show you 10 completely free online courses that can help you make $100,000 a year or more. And I'm not talking about some random courses that nobody cares about. These are legitimate, high-value certifications and certificates from companies like Google, IBM, and Harvard. And the best part, you can start any of these courses today without spending a single dollar. So if you're ready to transform your career, make sure to watch until the end. And let's dive in right now. All right, so first we've got the Google Data Analytics Certificate. And you want to know something crazy? Companies are literally throwing six-figure salaries at people who can do one thing: turn their data into business decisions. Just look at Charlotte Chase's story in Business Insider. She transformed her career from a $28,000 academic research position to making $158,000 a year as a senior analytics manager at AT&T. How? Well, she learned data analytics using free online resources and landed her first $70,000 role as an analytics associate in Philadelphia. And as she points out, there's a lot of predictions that big data analytics will drive more job creation than any other technology in the next 5 years. And you don't need to work at a tech giant to cash in. Regular companies like Home Depot, Kroger, and Comcast are all desperately seeking people who can translate their data into actionable insights. And it's not just companies, it's also nonprofits, government organizations, and healthcare. So let me show you how you can tap into this gold mine with a completely free certificate from Google. The Google Data Analytics Certificate is an absolute game changer, and I'm not exaggerating. This course teaches you everything about transforming raw data into business insights. And these are the exact insights that companies are desperately hunting for right now. And with this, you'll master 3 core skills that are basically printing money in today's job market. First up is SQL, the language of data. Then there's R programming, your secret weapon for analysis. And finally, data visualization, making numbers tell stories that anyone can understand. Think about it for a second. Every major company, from tiny startups to Fortune 500s, are drowning in data. And they desperately need people who can track customer behavior, people who can predict sales trends, people who can optimize marketing spend, and people who can identify cost-saving opportunities. Now, I found this fascinating post on Reddit from someone who recently completed the certificate, and they said that the GDAC helps, but it cannot be the only thing that will land you a new good to great job. And they're absolutely right. But combine this certificate with a portfolio of real projects, and you're gonna be golden. And this student even landed a full-time data analytics position transitioning out of education. And overall, this cert has great ratings and reviews online. Now, data analysts in general make about $70,000 to $117,000 a year, according to Glassdoor. And if you stick with it, senior roles can push you past $180,000 a year. And right now, there are over 483,000 job openings for data analyst roles in the US alone. So I'm gonna give this one a solid 9 out of 10 opportunity score. Why? Because you've got massive demand, great salary, and companies are desperate for these skills. Now, with some of the Google certificates, you can actually audit them completely free. If you want to get the certificate itself, which is something you can put on your resume and something that will really impress companies, then in some cases you'll have to pay. But if you click my special link in the description and the pinned comment below, you can get access free for 7 days. And if you don't like it at the end of the 7 days, of course you can cancel. Plus, if you click that same link on the page, you'll be able to see if you can apply for financial aid, which will pay for the entire certificate. And if you do have to pay, it's extremely affordable. The prices are a little bit different depending on where you are, but in the United States, for instance, it's about $40 a month. Again, click the link in the description in the pinned comment below to see how much it costs for you. And this next one might surprise you, because while everyone's fighting over AI and data science jobs, there's an absolutely massive demand for something much simpler: people who can build beautiful, responsive websites. And that's exactly what Free Code Camp's responsive web design certification teaches you. And if you couldn't guess from the name, Free Code Camp, it is free. And here's what makes this certification special. First of all, you are building real projects from day one, meaning you will have a portfolio by the end of the course. And let me show you exactly what you'll learn. First, you'll master HTML and CSS, the building blocks of every website you've ever visited. Then you'll learn how to make your website look amazing on any device, whether it's a phone, tablet, or desktop. And all of this is amazing, and learning these skills is extremely important, but you also need to make sure that you build out a portfolio, which is something they also help you do. In fact, this is so important that a project manager on Reddit actually shared something fascinating. They said, "I recruit and manage both FE and BE developers, and I would never hire anyone without a portfolio." And listen back to that if you need to, because this is absolutely crucial. This certification helps you build the exact portfolio that they're looking for. And overall, the certificate has great ratings and reviews online. Now let's talk about the money. Entry-level web designers start around $54,000 to $98,000 per year. And once you build on that, you can easily make it to $98,000 a year or more. So I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10 opportunity score. Why? First, the demand is consistently high. Second, you can start landing freelance gigs while you learn. And third, it's a perfect foundation for higher paying specializations that will get you above the 6-figure salary range. Now, before we go on to our next certificate, make sure you hit that like button if you're finding this information valuable so far. My team and I work really hard on these videos, and it really helps the algorithm to show this to more people who could benefit from these free certifications. Next is the IBM IT Support Professional Certificate. Want to hear something wild about the tech industry right now? While headlines talk about layoffs in some sectors, demand for IT support professionals remains strong, especially for those with skills in cloud computing, cybersecurity, and modern networks. Now, this isn't your traditional help desk role. Companies are searching for experts who can ensure their digital systems are secure and efficient as businesses increasingly rely on technology. And that's exactly what IBM's IT Support Professional Certificate teaches you. The program covers everything from troubleshooting networks to understanding the key concepts in cybersecurity and cloud computing, skills that many companies are still scrambling to find. Now, let me break down why this certification can actually help you. First, it was created by IBM, one of the most respected names in tech. You also get a full overview of what it takes to succeed in IT support, and you'll master the most up-to-date practical skills used by IT support professionals. Plus, you'll develop strong foundations, learn hardware and software skills, and practice customer service and troubleshooting skills. Now, there's an interesting story from a student named Amanullah who took this course. He said that the IBM IT Support Professional Certificate has refreshed and added new things to his old knowledge of IT, and that he has learned new skills. This achievement has made him very happy. And overall, this cert has great ratings and reviews online. Now, entry-level IT support specialists start around $56,000 a year, which is really good considering you typically don't need a college degree or previous experience. And there's over 318,000 job openings in IT support right now. And what's really interesting is all of the other jobs that you can move into down the line. For instance, according to Glassdoor, as a network specialist with 0 to 1 years of experience, you'll typically make about $63,000 to $108,000 a year. And a lot of people start off in the technology industry by working in IT, and then they build on their skills and they get into higher paying jobs down the line, such as those that you find in data analysis, data science, or computer programming. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one a very solid 8.5 out of 10 opportunity score. Why? First, there's massive demand. Just look at the job numbers. Second, there's a clear career path progression. And third, it's from IBM, which instantly adds credibility to your resume. But here's a pro tip. While doing this certification, make sure you practice hands-on with the technologies that they teach you about. The theory is great, but the real-world experience and building up that portfolio will put you miles ahead. Now, before we continue, I want to mention something important. You can actually get started with many other courses through Coursera, collaborating with 350 plus universities and companies. And now they're offering a special 7-day free trial where you can explore many more certifications. And I'll leave a link in the description below that will help you get started. Now let's talk about another certification that could transform your career path. And that's the Salesforce Certified Administrator. And you know what sounds crazy? Every major company needs someone to manage their Salesforce system. And most people don't realize that you don't need a college degree to become a Salesforce administrator. And this certification and a willingness to learn can help you do just that. And if you weren't aware, Salesforce is the #1 CRM platform in the world. CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. And this is something that just about every business out there has, because it's a way of tracking, managing, and interfacing with your customers. And someone needs to manage it for every single company that uses it. Now check this out. This Redditor said that it's a good foot in the door, and the amount of time you need to spend on it depends on your experience. Another user shared that it was worth it for him, and he got a significant raise, but it was also based on his effort. So people all over the internet are saying positive things about this cert. And it will also help you to get to that 100K plus mark, but you're also going to need other things like experience or portfolio. And overall, just like every single one on this list, this cert has great ratings and reviews online. And according to Glassdoor, Salesforce administrators with at least 0 to 1 years of experience are making about $65,000 to $104,000 a year. And that's just the beginning. As you gain experience, your salary can skyrocket. So I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10 opportunity score. Why? Because first, every company that uses Salesforce needs an administrator. Second, there's a clear certification path. And third, the skills are highly transferable. So this one's actually really good. And by the way, before we continue, let me know in the comments which one of these certifications you're most interested in trying. And as long as there's a link, I'll go ahead and link all the certs in the description or the pinned comment below. Next is going to be the HubSpot Inbound Marketing Certificate. And here's something that most people miss about marketing in 2024. Traditional marketing is dying, but inbound marketing is exploding. Okay, traditional marketing isn't totally dying, but you get my point. Inbound marketing costs $14 less than traditional marketing for each newly acquired customer. Inbound leads acquired after 5 months of consistent inbound marketing are 80% less expensive than outbound leads. And HubSpot's inbound marketing certificate teaches you exactly how to start with this skill. And it's also created by HubSpot, which is the company that literally wrote the book on inbound marketing. So this dude on Reddit said that the certificate will help you, but you also need to align your skills specifically towards the certificates. And you can easily land a specific niche job in marketing, but he would recommend taking more similar courses to increase your chances. And overall, the certificate has great ratings and reviews online. Now, according to Glassdoor, with 0 to 1 years of experience as an inbound marketing manager, you're going to make around $61,000 to $102,000 a year. But once you specialize in inbound marketing, you can either work for a company, freelance for multiple clients, or start your own marketing agency. And this will help you pave the way to that 100K plus per year mark very easily. So overall, I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10 opportunity score, because first, every company needs digital marketing. Second, the skills are highly practical and immediately applicable. And third, you can start implementing these strategies right away. And here's a pro tip. While taking the certification, start a small blog or social media account. Then apply everything you learn immediately. There's no better way to master these skills. You can also consider implementing these skills for free for someone in your family or a business owner that you know locally, because that is real experience at the end of the day. Now let's look at another certification that's opening doors in the tech world, the Google Project Management Professional Certificate. Want to know one of the most underrated ways to make 6 figures? Project management. And Google has created a certificate that's changing the game. And the best part, you don't need any prior project management experience. And this certificate is a comprehensive program that teaches you everything from the basics to advanced concepts. And it includes over 100 hours of instruction, plus hands-on projects that simulate real-world scenarios. And unlike most certs, this one's designed for complete beginners. Now, the salary for project managers is around $78,000 to $132,000 a year. And hold on to your seats, Google has actually partnered with over 150 companies who are actively hiring graduates from this program. And there are currently 500,000 plus open positions in project management. Now, one Reddit user mentioned that this certification holds more weight than CAPM, which is one of the gold standard certifications. Why? Because it includes 600 plus hours of real learning, not just video content, but actual hands-on assignments. Now, with that being said, this is one of the few on the list where I do recommend that you actually supplement it with other certifications. But with that being said, this is still a really good one to get some experience. And this student also shared how they increased their salary by $20,000 just by completing this certification and showcasing their new skills. So whether you're trying to get into a project management role or you're already in it and you're trying to increase your salary, this can be a phenomenal option for you. And here are some roles that you can land with the help of this certificate: project manager, project coordinator, project assistant, program manager, scrum master, project analyst, and technical project manager. And the best part, these roles exist in every industry, from tech to healthcare to construction. And I'm going to give this one a solid 9 out of 10 opportunity score. Here's why. It's from Google, which means instant credibility. It leads to multiple 6-figure roles. There's massive job market demand, and you get practical hands-on training. Now let's move on to another powerful cert. But before we do that, if you know someone who's looking to make a career change or boost their income, share this video with them. This certification could literally change their life just like they've done for thousands of others. Next is the Microsoft 365 Certified Fundamentals Cert. Now, are you looking for a cert that can help you open doors in the tech world without requiring years of experience? Well, this one might be exactly what you're looking for. This entry-level certification from Microsoft teaches you the essentials of their cloud services, and it covers everything from basic cloud concepts to security and compliance. And the best part, you can complete it in just a few weeks of study. And here's what makes this cert particularly valuable. It's your foot in the door to the Microsoft ecosystem, and that means it can lead to roles like cloud solutions architect. And the demand for Microsoft cloud expertise is only growing. And in case you didn't know, many companies out there use Microsoft. Now, here's something fascinating from a real person who took this course. They completed the full MS 900 course in just about 4 hours, and the test was only 32 questions long. Most questions focused on practical scenarios, like if you wanted to do X, what service would you use? And overall, people had really positive things to say about this one online, and it's really quick to get it too. Now, here are some jobs you can get with the help of this cert. First of all, Microsoft 365 Support Specialist, Cloud Services Administrator, Junior Systems Administrator, Technical Support Engineer, Cloud Support Associate, or Cloud Solutions Architect. Now, you're definitely going to need to have some other skills to land some of these roles, but it just shows that, for instance, with Cloud Solutions Architect, they get paid about $144,000 to $235,000 a year, and this can put you on the path to making that kind of money. So overall, this one's a really quick one to get, and it is a low barrier to entry entry doesn't take that long to get into it. However, it's not going to be one of those ones that helps you build up your portfolio. You're probably going to have to supplement it with other certs, experience, a really good portfolio. So I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10 opportunity score overall because of the low barrier to entry, the high salary potential, and the strong market demand for people who have Microsoft related skills. Now let's look at another certification, which is content marketing by HubSpot. So do you want to learn a skill that nearly every company needs right now? That's right. We're talking about content marketing. And it's not only trendy, it's becoming essential for businesses all over the world. And HubSpot's content marketing certification teaches you everything from creating content strategies to writing engaging blog posts to measuring your content's performance. And the best part, it's completely free. And content marketing specialists are in huge demand right now. But here's what most people don't know. The real money isn't in entry-level content writing. It's in strategic content marketing roles. And let me share something from a real content marketer who took this course. So a content marketer at a B2B tech startup basically put it like this. HubSpot's courses teaches you not just what makes great content, but how to distribute it effectively so that people can actually engage with it. And great content is only so-so if it doesn't reach the right people. And as a content creator myself, I couldn't agree more with this statement. Now, you can get the following jobs with the help of this certificate as well. Content marketing specialist, digital marketing manager, content strategist, marketing communications manager, and brand content manager. An entry-level content marketing specialist make about $44,000 to $71,000 a year. And just about anybody out there who is looking to hire somebody to do content is going to respect the brand name of HubSpot. But here's where it gets good. With experience, content marketing managers can make more. And if you move into director level positions, content marketing directors can make well over $100,000 a year. So I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10 opportunity score. And here's why. You got a growing field with high demand, low barrier to entry, and a clear path to 6 figures. And while content marketing focuses on engaging customers through words, our next cert is going to help you engage them through code. And that's edX's CS50's Introduction to Computer Science by Harvard University. And this one is well known across the internet and has incredible reviews. And if you ever wondered what Harvard's most popular course of all time is, well, now you know. It's CS50. And it isn't just any computer science course. It's the same one that has students lining up outside of Harvard's Sanders Theater. I'm kidding, but for real, this certification is one of the most popular out there, and you don't actually need to get accepted to an Ivy League college in order to take it. In fact, it's completely free. And CS50 is Harvard's Introduction to Computer Science and Programming, and it covers everything from basic algorithms to web development. But here's what makes it special. You're getting the exact same course Harvard students take, completely free. Now, don't get me wrong, this is not just another boot camp. It brings foundational knowledge that top tech companies do recognize. And companies know that CS50 graduates understand core concepts, not just trendy frameworks that'll be obsolete in a year, but the underlying fundamentals of how computer science works. And with this, you'll learn a broad and robust understanding of computer science and programming, how to think algorithmically and solve programming problems efficiently, and concepts like abstraction, algorithms, data structures, encapsulation, resource management, security, software engineering, and web development. Plus, you'll learn how to develop and present a final programming project to your peers, which is something you can put on your portfolio. And this certificate will help you to get jobs such as junior software developer, web developer, software engineer, full stack developer, and technical product manager. And just so you know, software architects make about $135,000 to $245,000 a year, which is a position that you could eventually go into. So yeah, there's lots of training out there, and this one is actually extremely well known and it's been around for a while. So I do love it a lot, but I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 opportunity score, even though when it first came out, it was probably more like a 10 out of 10. Why? Because Harvard has a great reputation, of course. It is a comprehensive curriculum, and it's going to teach you the fundamentals rather than focusing on fads or trends. Now, I focused a lot on tech-related certifications, but the next one on the list is going to be financial, and that is Coursera's Financial Markets by Yale University. And if you've ever wanted to know how Wall Street really works, well, now you get to do it, and you get to do it from a Yale professor who predicted the 2008 financial crisis. That's right, this is Yale's complete course on financial markets, and it's taught by legendary economist Robert Shiller, who's the same professor who won the Nobel Prize in economics. And understanding financial markets isn't just for Wall Street traders, it's a fundamental skill for anyone who wants to build wealth, and it's especially good if you want to work in finance. But here's what makes this certification special. Companies are willing to pay premium salaries for people who understand market dynamics. And check out what students are saying about this course. This student mentioned that this course isn't just teaching finance, it's teaching how finance can build a better life for all. And they mentioned that Professor Shiller makes complex concepts feel simple. And this certificate can help you land jobs such as financial analyst, investment associate, portfolio manager, risk analyst, and financial advisor. Now, breaking into finance finance is a little bit different, and usually they do want you to have a college degree, although they don't always care that your college degree is finance related. But I would like to highlight that one of the highest paying remote jobs is portfolio manager, and they make about $75,000 to $135,000 a year. So a lot of people who got a degree that maybe they don't necessarily want to go in that direction, but they still want to get a really good job, end up going into something like finance or consulting. And so this could be a really good option for you to explore finance, especially if you got a college degree and you don't want to go down that path. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one an 8 out of 10 opportunity score because Yale, of course, has a prestigious name. Finance is literally the biggest industry in the world, and there's a clear path to 6 figures. So yeah, guys, check out these certs. If they have links, I put them down in the description in the pinned comment below. If not, you can just search them on Google. And if you're interested, I did make a tier list of all of the best Google certs because Google certs are some of the best out there. And I rank them from S tier, which is the best, to F tier, which is the worst. And you can check that out by clicking right here.